we back. Now video cut out. Damn, I'm ashy. Feet ashy as hell. Feel like I've been goddamn crit walking in flour. Alright, we back. What's going on, y'all? Peace. Everybody that wasn't in the last live, welcome. Come on back in. Let's finish the topic. I didn't even look at the time. Come on back in. In the meantime, the freeway. Oh yeah, if y'all want the link, just DM me for my Sunday class. Appreciate you. Find y'all somewhat nice. Lock in and take that motherfucker over. Appreciate you guys. I'm grateful for you. Appreciate you. South Florida looking beautiful. Might go to the beach today. It's Miami out in the far reaches. The freeway. No bills. Consumer law. And I'm just here to tell y'all how to do the same. I'm like, this shit is. And it's hard for me to hold information, you know what I'm saying? When I get to talking, you know what I'm saying? The information, just comes out. Because like I said, I can't fake it. Shit is working. This is always going to work. And tell me you're like, what, 80? Like 80. Yeah, about 80. About 80. But yeah, back to the topic. Back to the free beans. What was he talking about? The Bible. All right, how it correlates with consumer law. I'm sure the Quran does too in some way. But we're just going as far as use the Bible right now. In the Bible, it talks about resurrection, redemption. In the Sesticade Act, it talks about revesting. So meaning we're supposed to be redeeming ourselves, y'all. We're supposed to be redeeming ourselves. Right now we're in a debtor status. We need to basically redeem ourselves in a creditor status. So for those that saying I need to correct my status, that's your nationality. That has nothing to do with your bills. Like, that has nothing to do with your bills. It's your nationality. There's multiple corrections that you need to make. All right, wait for some folks to come in. Anybody get any remedy? I didn't start off like that. Damn. Anybody get any remedy? Any remedy? Yep. Resurrection, redemption, restoration. Yep. We must resurrect ourselves. They wasn't talking about Jesus in 3 days. He rose from the dead in 3 days. Nah, they talking about your contract. You had a 3-day window. Not even though you missed that window. Oh, you can't hear? Can y'all hear? Make sure y'all can hear me. Say you can't hear. Make sure y'all can hear me. Okay, bet. All right, but yeah, we're supposed to be redeeming ourselves, revesting ourselves, reinstating ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So with that, meaning how do we reinstate ourselves? By correcting our individual accounts. We all have accounts, meaning we're the gods of those accounts. We're supposed to do what's in our will. Whatever God say, so be it. We are the gods of our accounts. Okay? The business that we doing business with is the debtors. We are the creditors. We are Christ. Or Christ-like, however the fuck you want to put it. All right? I'm just giving an example, any analogy. You know what I'm saying? And we are the ones that must resurrect ourselves so we can live in our kingdom. In comes Pastor Troy. Pastor Troy literally was dropping. I don't know if Pastor Troy knows consumer law or not. If he don't, tell Pastor Troy to call me, goddamn. I do this shit for free. Motherfucker changed my life when I was a little kid, goddamn. Like, he had my mind started bubbling. But yeah, vice versa. So, understanding that your heaven is supposed to be right here, because somebody else is making their heaven based on your ignorance. So, granted, they already have their heaven individually. Now they're making a whole nother heaven off your ignorance. These motherfuckers are living off two heavens. Imagine, people can't even fathom one heaven. Imagine you having two heavens. Heaven times two. Meaning, you have a heaven, and you're controlling somebody else's heaven until they come and take over the kingdom. Or queendom, however you want to put it. You know what I'm saying? So until we come and take over or establish ourselves as king, queen, God, owner, however you want to put it, of the account, we're going to keep being established as the debtor, which we know that's not true. You know what I'm saying? We know that's not true because we're the one that walks into these corporations and give them applications. Why do you think banks got to advertise? Why do you think dealerships have to advertise? Because they have to. They need people to come in and do what? Give them applications, extend credit. Without nobody extending credit, there is no banking system. The banking system is a credit system, meaning not credit score, meaning credits, meaning enter. You know, like meaning we can poof have credit just walking in. Soon as we submit an application, poof, credit is established. You know what I'm saying? Credit is established as soon as we walk in. We are the gods walking in, basically giving life to these dead corporations. We are giving life. These corporations are taking life, but they're not giving life back. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening because we're not saying nothing. Imagine God walking in and not saying shit. Imagine God not saying, let there be light. There would not be no light. Imagine God saying, imagine if he or she didn't say, let there be birds or let there be horses, dogs, you know what I'm saying? People, you know what I'm saying? If that was never said or expressed, that never would have happened. So since we don't express anything, we walk into these corporations or do business in general, we always get the shorthand of the stick, which is fucking 2 + 2 is 4, which is fucking obvious. Who wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't? It's common sense seeing how we're in the state we're in right now because we don't know what's going on. We think we know what's going on the whole time. We are so deeply in the matrix, man, it's really laughable, man. They don't expect nobody from a mass group to fucking understand this shit. Why? Because there's gonna be a lot of people asking pointless ass shit, worried about the pointless ass shit that don't fucking matter, that has nothing to do with their own journey. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can literally go read all this material and go apply it. Just how others before anybody have questions about, is this real? Is it not real? If it's so real, why isn't everybody doing it? Same reason why everybody fucking watching fucking football, it's basketball. You know what I'm saying? People not tapped into this shit. You know what I'm saying? They'd rather watch other shit. That's just the way it is. That's how it's always been. You know what I'm saying? Sports was always created to keep the attention of the masses. That's why you got Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch all that shit too. You know what I'm saying? But that shit ain't going nowhere. It's always gonna be a next elite athlete having everybody's attention. There's always gonna be a bill that passes that don't have everybody's attention. And then folks gonna complain years later when you complain about a bill that was passed 10 years ago. You didn't say nothing then, why you trying to say something now? That's how they looking at it. Definitely, you gotta claim your soul back. When their folks be like, you sold your soul, they first thing they think about is like a satanic Illuminati shit. You sell your soul every time you sign a contract, you don't get all your interest back. I'll say it again. Every time you sign a contract and you don't get what's owed to you on an equity standpoint, you just sold your soul. Because they're using your soul every month. Then they got you paying on your soul. No difference from folks getting locked up for non-violent crimes. Okay, you going in, I did as well. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? You're copping the plea. You feel me? You're submitting to whatever the charge was made when there was no victim. Okay, like you had a simple possession. Now Biden is all of a sudden parting everybody out for marijuana. Them folks could have been got out. You know what I'm saying? Them folks sitting around waiting on the president. Oh, I'm gonna wait for the president to remove my student loans. Well, let's see how that pans out for you. Let's see how that pans out for you. All they doing is taking your money and paying for the shit. They don't have no damn money. They use the people's money. Yeah, and people say it all the time, don't even understand what money they're talking about. When folks been telling you, hey, don't use your money, use people's money. They are giving you a secret, a trade secret. They're not talking about cash money. They're talking about application, y'all. Negotiable instrument. Use other people's negotiable instruments and trade on them. There is no money. Only thing there is negotiable instruments. That's why they say, don't use your money, use somebody else's money. But they're speaking from a banker's perspective. Because they don't have any fucking money. They have to use other people's money. Said Cricket don't send a bill, they are prepaid. Well, you just answered your own question. If they prepaid, the account already paid for. So what I would do is send instructions to the CFO, tell them to make man transfer all my principal's balance to the account. Y'all just said it's prepaid, so I'm not here to repay. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I would tackle. But of course, understand what's going on before you do that. But that's just giving you a kind of direction of where you should be going with that. If they telling you it's a prepaid, use their words against them. You gotta remember, you in court. Everything they say can and will be used against them in the court of law. So if they telling you it's a prepaid, agree with it. Say, okay, bet, appreciate you. Hey, if it's prepaid, we're going to transfer all the credits to the account. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I just had a debt collector call me 2 days ago, my old account. They were like, hello, sir. We're willing to consolidate it. I wasn't even in the mood to talk, but I just stayed on. I was like, the goddamn get on her ass right quick. You know what I'm saying? So when she said, yeah, we can consolidate it from 1,200 to 800, I was like, quick question, ma'am. I was acting like I was tired of shit. I was like, quick question, ma'am. The number that you see in front of you, does it have a negative in front of it? She was like, what do you mean? I said, I just want to know, does it have a negative in front of it? She said, no, it doesn't. I said, well, if it don't have a negative in front of it, ma'am, what do I owe? It sounds like you guys owe me. She started laughing, y'all. She started laughing like hell. She's like, oh my gosh, I never heard that before. That is so funny. She thought I was playing. So I'm on the other side, straight face as hell. Straight face. I let her have her little laugh after she got done laughing. I was like, well, I don't really see anything funny, Melissa. Because I know if I seen that value in my bank account, that's money I can use. So I'm kind of feeling like you're insulting me right now. Y'all, she got so serious. Y'all, she got so serious. When I tell you that laugh went away so fucking fast. She said, no, sir, I'm not laughing. I said, I know what you thought, Melissa. I know. All right, I understand what you thought, okay? You thought wrong, Melissa. All right, I understand how you do business. All right, you called me, so you gonna let me speak? I didn't call you. You calling me because you said I owe something. I'm just trying to correct the error. I asked you, is it a negative in front of the number? You said no. So what do I owe? You can send the check to, or if I owe something, just use that balance to the account number. You got the account right in front of you, Melissa. You know what I'm saying? You got the account right in front of you. You see that it's a damn positive number. Transfer the shit. Now, granted, I knew she didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. She transferred me over. She said, I can get you somebody over that transfer. So I was on hold for like 30 minutes. I just didn't give a fuck. I just hung up. I didn't feel like. Yeah, she definitely gonna have a coaching call. Y'all, she was laughing so hard. I said, well, if it don't have a negative in front of it, it sounds like you guys owe me. She started dying laughing. I'm saying it was a gut buster laugh. One of those I know she probably bent over laughs. I was just on the phone like this. Kanye face. She got done laughing. I was like, I don't see anything funny. To be honest, Melissa, I'm feeling kind of insulted. You're laughing at me. You called me to set a record straight. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you still want to be about business. You feel what I'm saying? Like it ain't a ha ha he he moment when they calling you to collect. You feel me? That's when you can put your boss voice on. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Okay, bam, 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 boom, boom, boom. They don't expect that shit. But yeah, all crimes also, all non-violent crimes, people are locked up because they didn't read the contract. And it's nothing against them, but that's just giving folks a idea of what's going on. If they ain't gonna say nothing about your bills, you think they gonna say something about you about to get locked up? Hell nah, they gonna let you walk your ass in there. They gonna let you pick from all the wrong answers. You're gonna pick a wrong answer plea. Alright? And they're gonna still take the money out your trust, your estate, and every day you locked up, they're paying that private prison, okay, through your Social Security account. Before they book you, what do they ask for? Fingerprints and what else? Social. They don't do that social to find out what you done did prior. They already know what you did prior. They got to ask for your social so you can give them access to your trust account. Your U.S. Treasury account, however you want to put it. That's really what it is, your trust account, though. We all have trust. We're all trust babies. We're all trust babies. We all have inheritance waiting on us to collect. Yeah, just on your case, for y'all that had cases, just go look at who was the victim in your case. If the state is the victim, hell nah. The state can't be a victim. This is not legal advice, by the way. It's only for informational purposes. But the state can't be a victim. Did you go to the state and do something to the state physically? Did you cost the state money? Nope. So meaning you didn't damage no one? You didn't hurt anyone. No, you didn't damage any property. You didn't hurt anyone. No crime. No crime. And we could take this to the Supreme Court. They ain't gonna want to do that. They just want to see if you know how to properly piece it together. Nah, I didn't really give her no information. I didn't feel like I wasn't in the mood to like educate. I was in the mood just like, man, just get the fuck off my phone. You really don't know who you called. That's the kind of energy I was on. That's why I was like, man, do the number got the negative in front of it? She's like, no. I said, all right, then. How do I owe y'all? What debt you know don't have a negative in front of it? Start asking that. What debt you know doesn't have a negative in front of it? All debts have negatives. When you owe the bank, meaning like your checking account goes into the negatives, that means what? You got to get that negative back in the positives. Fast and hurry. But yeah, if y'all want the my Sunday class that I just had for the beginner course, it's 8 hours long. It's $100. Go ahead and DM me for that. I still have the advanced course. That includes the documents. That beginner course is just acts that you need to read, you need to understand before you even get to the documents. I got a course that goes over the documents for you also. All right. So I also got the mentorship. It's in December. Make sure y'all tapping in with that. I got something coming up for Cali. My next live event. After the Greenville event, that's on 11/11. I got a Greenville, South Carolina event, that's 11/11. And I'm going to do a live event in Cali somewhere in March. Probably sometime in March. All right, so be on the lookout for that. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Make sure for those that just tapped in with my page, make sure you start from the bottom. Listen to all the lives and work your way up. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I said the beginner course. So yeah, y'all just let me know. DM me. If I don't get to your DMs today, double DM me. You know what I'm saying? Because I get a lot of messages. So I go through them. So just shoot me a DM and just let me know. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you for getting those products. We're part of Cali, most likely LA. But I want to do something like Calabasas or something like. I want folks to be like, who the fuck is this out here? What are they doing? I want to do something like Malibu or something. But I gotta be mindful about if folks fly in, like the hotels and. Cause this one right here, you gonna have to book your own hotel, so the ticket ain't gonna be as high it was in the Atlanta event. But yeah, I want to do it in Malibu, like or Calabasas or something like that. But we'll stay tuned to it. Stay tuned to it. Yes, I will. Definitely will. Definitely will. LA might be the move too, though. LA might be the move too. Las Vegas, the Las Vegas event I did in I want to say it was March, May. Good turnout. So yeah, definitely coming to Cali. Chicago, summertime, or like all like up north states like Philly, New York. Chicago for sure. Places like that, y'all, you're gonna have to get a little warm. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of cold up there. So we're gonna knock out these warm states in the wintertime. Detroit definitely. Definitely want to tap into some podcasts in Detroit too. Definitely coming to Philly. Florida. So yeah, y'all. So tap in, y'all. Tap in. Real info. Yeah, but before I go, has anybody gotten any new remedy? Anybody get any remedy? Any endorsed bills go through? Just for the beginners that just tapped in. And for beginners that just tapped in, or for folks that just tapped in my page, I always tell folks, I can sit up here and tell you all day what I done got, what I done did, what I do, but it's nothing if you can't see anyone that has took the process, walking the same step, and was successful from it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be a student of someone if I don't see some student with some sort of success. You know what I'm saying? So again, if you don't see any successful students from me, don't buy any courses until you see a successful student. You know what I'm saying? So that motto doesn't exclude me as well. If you don't physically see like, okay, I see her, she said she, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if you trust me enough, cool, because like I say, I'm not here to scam you, nothing like that. But if you go to anywhere else, if you don't see no students that has been following that's getting remedy, there's no need for you to follow that. You know what I'm saying? Clear that that no one is, they don't even have one or two folks that can say, yeah, I did that. So I got off my apartment complex from fees they were charging. I used the Florida statutes to not pay it. Okay. That Florida statute, that Florida statute 8349, that's a tough one. But yeah, hopefully some folks got some remedy. That's the purpose of this, y'all. Like, if you don't got remedy, just stay at it. Look at yourself like you're on the bench right now, and you're working in the gym, and like I say, as soon as you call, meaning that your remedy coming, your playtime is coming. You know what I'm saying? You about to get in the game, because as soon as you get in the game, it's a wrap. You're gonna be rolling. gonna do your lease, you're gonna do your phone bill, light bill, car note. And by the time you look up, like, damn, I did all my bills. Then you start saying, like, damn, this shit really ain't that difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really ain't that difficult. Like I said, folks got like their 5 necessities: phone bill, wherever they live, their car, credit card. Unless you got EBT, you can. You know what I'm saying? EBT. All right. What else? Did I say water and lights? Yeah, those are like your 5 top bills. Once you take those over, what next? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's next? Some folks can't even fathom that because it's gonna just hit you. You're not even gonna realize it. Like, damn, all the work you putting in is for a reason. So for y'all that's thinking everything you're doing is for nothing, it's not for nothing. You're gaining experience. You know what I'm saying? Rather it's the right way or wrong way, you're gaining experience. Now you can say, okay, I know what I did do, and I know what I don't need to do. A lot of folks thinking they gonna come in this thing and just be hitting the ground running. Yeah, your lease is a security. Your lease is a security. Yeah, but you wanna claim the equity on behalf of the lease as the beneficial owner. Yeah, make sure y'all save the live. Make sure y'all share it. Make sure y'all share. And the previous one before this one. Get these free beans out there. Rather they accept this information. And I was thinking earlier today. Y'all know the old saying, like, the truth will set you free. That shit ain't true. I can't agree with that shit no more. The truth doesn't set you free. Because first of all, it depends on who's hearing the truth. We both can hear the truth. If you don't accept the truth, it's never going to set you free. You have to accept it. You can hear the truth all day. But if you don't accept it, so it should be accepting the truth will set you free. Because just hearing it, you know what I'm saying? Just that only going to get you so far. You got to accept the truth. Literally, you can tell information to somebody and they just don't. They be like, nah. How would I get into a new lease? You talking about using consumer law or just paying and then taking it over? Y'all should just pay just to get in. You know what I'm saying? Just then do it. It's easy to try to do this shit while you in because if you try to do this while you on the outside, they cannot move forward. You see what I'm saying? Like. So if you haven't took over where you stay now, it's really no need to go to the next place. If you haven't taken over your car, your lease that you stay now, on lease renewal, yeah, you just taking it over there. Yeah, you just the same thing. It's the same thing. Now they're renewing it, you can catch it in the beginning now. Let them know. Well, guys, you're going to serene scene. You're going to have to go back to the course that you have. So you can't remember exactly which all forms were mentioned. Don't even worry about the forms. Don't even worry about the forms. If you asking what forms go with what, that just lets me know you aren't reading. Don't even worry about the forms. We're just going to put the forms to the side. The forms tell you which forms go with what. What did your parents think about it when you told them? I don't know. Now I understand why my mom in a certain situation, you feel me? So, Pops, he coming around to it. You know, he coming around to it. Like everybody has their time. Everybody has their time. Hell yeah. Kanisha Harden. Hell yeah. Make sure y'all tapping in. Consumer law or debt. Should be consumer law or die. You don't want to die not knowing this, or at least not passing this down to your kids. Anybody else get any remedy? Anybody else get any remedy? Any remedy? Any remedy? Any wins? Any wins? Any wins? Saying, can I talk more about trading? I just answered that, guys. I said, don't trade nothing in. I just said that. I said, don't trade nothing in. Take over the car you have now. Because if you don't know what you're doing now, you're not going to know what to do later. Don't trade your car in. Do this method on the car you have. You know what I'm saying? So when you get a car, you don't have to trade in. You can just sell the car you have, keep the cash. You see what I'm saying? And go. You don't gotta trade it in. I mean, unless you want to trade it in. But I'm saying, are you trading in so it gives you value? You already have value. You don't need to trade nothing in. That's my second time answering that. Come on now, like. Say what should you send in? You should send nothing in. You should understand what's going on. Anybody, when people ask me what should I send in, they don't know what's going on. You should never have to ask a person, hey, what do I send? That lets a person know you don't know what's going on, which is a lot of folks like that. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, if you have to ask, what do I send? What do I say? That means you need to study these acts before you send anything in. You don't need to send nothing in. You don't need to be looking at no documents. You need to be figuring out what to say. You need to be reading the acts to gain understanding. Because when you get the acts, you're going to know what to say. You're going to know what you need to put on there. You're going to know which law to use and how you want to use the law. I can't tell you what to say. I can only get you so far. I can only get you so far. You need a title to trade in your car in. You don't need to trade nothing in, people. That is a game in the Matrix. That's another way. Literally, you paid on that car and you're about to go trade it in. So let me get this straight. You paid on the car and you're going to trade it in. Didn't get no equity, but just got to go get in a whole nother contract. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people like that with trying to get, well, how do I use this for another place? How do I move? Don't think about moving. There's no need to move. If you ain't got out of where you living at now, you don't need to move. If you don't know it now, what makes you think you're gonna know it when you move? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to eliminate the word trade in, because we're not trading in nothing. We've already did the trading. We gave them our application. That was all we had to trade. That is it. You can upgrade. You don't need to trade anything to upgrade. Just go upgrade on them. Go listen to Beyonce song, upgrade you. Go get inspired. And just go upgrade. You ain't got to trade nothing in. Nothing. Don't trade in nothing that's paid off. You better get that to your family member. Get that car to somebody in need. Just go bless somebody, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you get that away, you know what I'm saying? You might. Nah, that ain't how it's gonna work. I was about to say, maybe you get that car away, maybe some remedy gonna fall in your lap. Like, nah, it ain't work like that. But yeah, get a car away though. Yep, knowing what to say, how to say it, and when to say it. Yeah, just understand the information. I know we want the night. I know, y'all. I know. It's gonna come. Trust me. You gotta, man, you gonna waste your time trying to go at them folks. You know what I'm saying? We going so fast, we going backwards. We gotta just slow down, get aware of the contract, aware of our rights, and we start negotiating our rights and our titles and our equity that's within the contract. That's the conversation. If you don't understand that, no need to trade nothing in. No need to, just keep paying what you're paying. Thug it out a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Keep studying your information, and it's all gonna click. You're gonna have the biggest upgrade ever. I promise you. And you don't want to be in the worst situation that you started with. They're gonna come take your car. Yep, an application is a form of certificate of deposit. They deposit that application into a bank. Ask them what they do with the application. I bet the person that you gave it to don't ever know. Why? Because they're not the person that does it. They take the application, give it to the finance department. The finance department tell them, hey, just tell them we scrap it from our books. Tell them we destroy it. They don't fucking destroy nothing. Shoot, I know somebody that rent. Nah, let me be careful. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Yeah, facts. Let them violate you. Let them violate. What you mean you just gonna let them violate you? Are y'all not getting vehicles because you don't want to get violated? Man, y'all better go get violated. Yeah, you can endorse that rent bill too. I was gonna say, man, I know somebody use consumer law, and cause y'all know these car rental places, what they doing now? Aren't they running credit? I think they are. These car rental places, they run credit now. They acting as banks now. They do a credit check, meaning they're running your social, meaning that car is paid for. Take it how you will, but be like, say, be careful. If they take you to eviction in the middle of your endorsement, just have some money to set to the side. Like I said, I don't know which state you live in, but you might have to pay the court registry. And so, meaning if you don't pay the court registry, they're not even gonna hear your case. They gonna side with the plaintiff. So have some money to the side. Don't try none of this not having no money to the side, or you feel me? Because the courts may say you don't want to be in a position where the court's thinking you're not paying because you don't got the money. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of folks can't explain a negotiable instrument. They just saying shit like, oh, my social was used. That shit doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't explain your negotiable instrument and what you was trying to do using law and banker terminology to explain your situation, you 9 times out of 10 you're gonna lose that case. But if you do have the knowledge, you go back and forth with them, it's fine. Even if you lose the case, you can appeal. So you're not never really losing. You're just losing that battle to win the war. Just keep appealing. Definitely equity court, definitely to getting straightened out. If you have an arbitration clause also. But 9 times out of 10, if y'all go to court and you rebut what they saying with your information, the judge gonna point y'all to arbitration anyway. They gonna send y'all to mediation. Y'all gonna have to figure it out. Nah, don't use a federal code, because when they evict you, they're using state code. They're not using federal codes. Yes, it does. Not the beginner course. The advanced course, yes. Yeah, I mean, you can tell them to the IRS too, but I mean, that's only gonna do so much. What do you do when IRS done did everything they did, but it's like the court, the business you doing, you know what I'm saying, they ain't really, and you like, oh, what the fuck? Now you gotta go sue. You gotta go get them in litigation. You gotta file a claim against them. IRS don't file claims. They just assess taxes and accounts, but they don't file claims. That's our job. The advanced course is $500. Yeah, fact, it's for your appeal. All the documents that you send off and receive, all those are exhibits for your claim. Nah, no good reads on counting. I just use Google, y'all. That's my best friend. I don't read books. You feel me? I got one book, that business law book. Everything else is Google. Everything else is Google. A lot of folks ask me about books. I got one book. I got one book. That's that business law book. I see quite a few of y'all have that book, which is good. But that's definitely going to beef up your information. Make sure, if you are signing any contracts, y'all, make sure you're signing as the grantor, because you're granting that to be so. What's going on, King? But yeah, make sure y'all share this live. I'm gonna keep it up. Yeah, but you still gotta, if they already made a claim on you, you gotta set that claim right. You can't just start something else if they already got something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta they already made a claim against you. So right now, you the defendant. You know what I'm saying? You the defendant right now. So right now, the plaintiff is in control of the claim, and you have to basically rebut the claim before you can start anything. I mean, you can file for default judgment. You can file for default judgment, but first and foremost, you got to get the default judgment first. Like, a lot of folks sending their stuff in to get in, the courts is saying no to them. They're not accepting them. No, you don't sign this to all caps name. Make sure you go grab a course. Make sure you grab a course. Make sure you grab a course. Make sure you grab a course. Yeah, if you're renting a car now, you can definitely endorse the bill. Definitely. Because they're acting as a bank. As soon as you gave them your social, you extended them. They extended you credit back. That's why the bill is gonna be in positive. Yeah, facts. Good point. Clearly credit. The federal claim is for removal after the state rule against you because of the limited jurisdiction in justice court. Meaning, if you use a federal court, federal law on a state level, they've been being real tricky, and they've been like, this doesn't apply, or not saying that, they're just throwing your claim out for because that's not their jurisdiction. So meaning even though you need to put it on there, meaning they're going to say no to it. That's when you appeal and you take it to the next level. So they also said federal claim has to be on the face of your pleading. Okay, so you have to have some kind of federal code on the face of your claim or your rebut that you send back to them, however it is, vice versa. Said what cases? All cases. All cases. All cases. All cases. So yeah, it's not once folks piece it all together, the three elements, the endorsement process. Once you understand the tax side of things, the court side of things, once one understands those three, man, you become unstoppable. Now, granted, they're not saying that people not gonna try you, like business not gonna still play you like you a debtor, but having that understanding of all three is gonna put you in a way better position than, man, majority of folks that you gonna brush shoulders with, majority of folks you gonna lay eyes on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this information puts you in a type of echelon that a lot of folks would never tap into. And we talking all bills, mortgage, lease, car note, credit card. I don't know what that group said, how to sign. I don't know what they teaching over there. All I know is what this side is telling. I'm saying you have to sign as the grantor, or natural person has to sign. A corporation can't sign. I mean, I say I'm not discrediting nothing. I don't know what they're saying. All I do know on my bills, I sign as the natural person. Because the natural person is the agent. I can't sign as the principal. I'm not the principal. All the bills. If you about to, you say you about to give them another opportunity to cure. I mean, don't. You know what I'm saying? You got to stand on it now. Don't keep giving them opportunity after opportunity. They gonna treat you like a cupcake. They ain't like, oh man, he keep giving us chance after chance after chance. Yeah, sign as a beneficiary. The beneficiary is the natural person. Beneficiary is in the corporation, or beneficiary or grantor. I gotta figure out what I'm about to do today. Beach. Guys, you gotta know what's going on. You gotta understand what's going on. Gotta understand what's going on. You can be all those hats. You just gotta know when to use them. Yeah, you gotta know how to use them all. Got to know when to use them. When you're sending your you gotta grab a class. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say too much on here, get folks confused. Yeah, facts. Agent is just someone that's authorized to act on behalf of the principal. The beneficiary is the one that receives the benefits. So on my bills, I'm signing as the beneficiary on the back. It's a check. I don't need to sign the front because the name is already on the front. The principal is already on the front, so how am I going to sign as a principal on? All right, y'all, I'm about to be out. Start my day, figure out what I'm about to do. It's nice outside. Make sure y'all tapping in if you would like any courses. I want to try that steak. Facts. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace, love, happiness, all that. Okay, make sure y'all studying. Make sure y'all tapping in with a course. It's Friday. Make sure y'all have a safe weekend. If it feel wrong, don't do it. All right. Think about your future. All right. Think about the future. Think about the future. Make sure you're studying. If you're new, go ahead and start from the bottom of my page. Work your way to the top. All right. Hour-long lives from the bottom up. Plenty of information for you to Google. A lot of folks are asking questions. I don't know why folks ask the questions. They're still asking. You've been following for I don't know how long. I don't know if y'all just rushing over the info or what. But again, go back to all my lives. Check them out. Stop them. Pause them. Rewind. Then from there, go to Google. Go to Google and Google everything that we're talking about. No, you don't ask Google, hey Google, how do I endorse my bills? Hey Google, how do I transfer credits? Nah, you gotta start with laws. Start with laws and start following the rabbit hole that the laws lead you in. Again, don't run from the rabbit hole. When you read a law and it takes you to another law, and it's a rabbit hole, follow that rabbit hole. That rabbit hole is going to lead you to the carrot. We here to get these carrots. All right? So, again, make sure y'all tap in with the last live before this one. This is part 2. Got a part 1 before that one. Make sure y'all tapping in, y'all. Make sure y'all tapping in. Y'all hear me say a lot because that's what I want folks to do. Tap in with the information. Tap in. All right? Peace, love, all that.